Tick tock, 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 tick tock. I love this episode. I love Scrapperton so much. He's my favorite minor villain. Anyway, let's get into the episode. Moral time. A team isn't complete without all its members. Love a villain who's following the moral but with a dangerous spin. Chiro and Sparks are out on patrol, and Chiro is in a hurry to get back home to watch his superhero show.
I just... Urgent reminder for Chiro. Weekly episodic television serial, The Sunriders, will begin in 5 minutes.
We can talk about them in the next episode. Sparks, with his wonderful magnetic gimmick that isn't properly utilized like this ever again, can feel something is up and goes off to investigate it by himself. By himself. Yeah, bad idea. He should have gone with the others, or at least with Chiro. That's the moral, folks!
Sparks? Hey!
I feel like this hey is a remnant of what once was a longer line, but got mostly cut out. Well, you could... This little moment right here reminds me of the times where my sister comes into my room and asks, "Hey, where's Mom?" Except I have been in my room watching Monkey Team for the past hour, so I have no idea. So the team has to rescue Sparks. Without Sparks. It's difficult because Sparks isn't there. We need Sparks. It's a lot. Okay, Sparks' role is the one I have the most trouble with in the context of the team. Of course, that's directly related to how relatable the skill of flying is to me, I guess, but I don't know. If I were making a group of characters, a Sparks-type character would be the last one I add. He's weird. I can't dissolve him in my mind. I don't know, I've just never liked him as much as the other monkeys. Someone who loves him with an undying passion should rant to me in the comments about how much you love him, and maybe I will understand. I really want to love him, but I don't. At least not as much as the others.
Robot!
Team!
Paper! Go!
Nobody said monkey.
Everything is difficult without Fist Rocket 1. Steering, all that. Though we have this same but inverse problem in Season 3, and it doesn't affect them as badly. So I'm going to assume that Otto upgraded the gyro compensators after this episode. They're heading towards Sparks' last signal and are lucky enough to crash directly into where they need to be. A giant cube? Anyway, it's covered in trash and piles of junk, and it has gravity and at least a little oxygen. Yeah, this is a weird animation error. Everyone floats like Antari, and I'm just assuming that they were supposed to add jetpack noises and jetpack stuff, but the storyboards didn't convey it well enough. Also, one of the first instances of a weird continuity error that persists throughout the show. Do the monkeys need to breathe or not? I'm gonna say right here that their lungs are upgraded so that they are able to breathe more things than a human can and need to take less precautions on other planets and the like, and generally need less oxygen, but Chiro can't. He gets a cute little spacesuit. Jeez, this place is a dump. Even this robot thing that lives here can't stop itself from being cornered. Well, it can lead the team into a nice little trap.
Wait, listen.
Nice. This color palette is a lot easier on the eyes, even though red is one of my favorite colors. Robot! Look at the design of these robots! Did you not look at the placement of those guns, Link? Maybe I shouldn't? Maybe we should put them somewhere else? Okay, I'm going to asphyxiate.
I forgot. In O formation, Sparks covers our rear.
Oh gosh, they never planned for missing a team member? Poor planning. What if this exact thing that's happening right now happens? Okay, it hasn't happened before, but they're performing like they never thought it would. They miss Sparks. Just as they're surrounded.
Tick-tock, reset and reboot.
Tick-tock.
This is no way to welcome visitors to the realm.
Scrapperton, 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 Scrapperton!
Scrapperton, yes! My boy! My roll boy!
deepest apologies. My soldiers are somewhat single-minded in duty.
So polite. Perfect.
I am your host, Lord Scrapperton, version 2.8, Grand Earl of the Mecha Realm.
And he's actually British, unlike Gibson. I could nerd about Scrapperton for the next half hour.
The finest examples of Maximians I've ever laid optics on. Oh, the widgets and the gadgets, it must have taken you years to collect them all. Bit of a collector myself, you see.
Actually, that's why we're here. I'm missing one. A red one.
It's always the red ones, isn't it?
You know, as an avid collector, this line kinda makes sense, except, Sparks was my first monkey action figure that I found. Lying face down, in a Goodwill. Which honestly, mood? Anyway, Scrapperton is amazing. I love him. Dapper little fellow. Well, not little, if we go by Chiro's Monkey Bowl card, putting him at 5'7". Scrapperton is well over 7 feet tall. Yes, the hat is part of his body. The monkeys are rightfully suspicious of someone who happens to have my mannerisms and disposition towards strangers. And Chiro makes the wonderful decision to go with the stranger on his own so that the 4 monkeys can do stuff. Sure. Okay, Otto is really cute throughout this episode. Have you ever been in a hoarder's house? This is like that, except imagine they're hoarding something you hoard as well, and you actually use all the time. That's Otto. I want to go scrap hunting with him. I want to go on an outing with Scrapperton and Otto and find a decrepit Furby in the crevices of an abandoned building. Anyway, Scrapperton's backstory that he has on display in his TV pile. He has a pile of TVs.
You were human?
Yes! Sparing the gruesome details, one day I found myself severely lacking in the leg department.
That's awful.
Nonsense! It was the beginning of my grand upgrade. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Scrapperton is an interesting robot. One that will likely have his own segment when I eventually talk about the robots of this series.
Those were the best years of my life.
He used to be human, but thanks to his absolutely unchecked compulsion to have a complete set, he's gone from 80% human by weight to a brain in a very, very fancy jar.
To become truly a self-made man.
Self-made man? Trans rights! Yeah, he's obviously the villain of this episode, but he's still very, very nice. The 4 monkeys are very close to finding their damsel in distress. I mean Sparks. Otto finds a little sprocket and his eyes turn to hearts. I love Otto. I want to kiss his face. Anyway, it's time for Antari to be badass. Oh my god, Nova's on fire. Someone put her out. Gibson? She is distraction. I love Nova. And now back to Scrapperton.
Hello, Mr. Cogsmith. Coggy is the best thing I ever found. One of a kind, really. He's just full of great ideas.
Oh, this is cute. It's less cute knowing that Skeleton King, but also Coggy! He's called Cogsmith, Mr. Cogsmith. The cutest nickname anyone has ever given Skeleton King.
Tick-tock.
Tick-tock. Oh my god, he snorted. He snorted at the end of that. Tick-tock. Yeah, he's obviously evil now.
To collect as you do, young Chiro.
Oh, no, that's not creepy at all. And now back to the monkeys. Wapow! The knight in golden armor saves her prince. Well, the team saves her prince. Oh, ew, you man hands. Man hands, not tiny baby monkey hands. They're man hands, they're big as his face. That's really gross. Flesh! Even Antari's disgusted. But Otto isn't. Okay, at the press of a button, the 2 groups are now reunited. Finally. I don't like this back and forth.
Tick-tock. Afraid I'm not quite done with them just yet.
Scrapperton is evil, 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 evil. Everybody is imprisoned now. And nobody has hands. He took their hands. He is... Well, Scrapperton's tummy was making the rumblies that only hands could satisfy. Oh, wait, Chiro has hands. Turns out the moral of this episode is close to Scrapperton's life goal. We're best with all our pieces. Don't need our hands, though, we just need our friends. Otto does the thing and then remembers he doesn't have hands. Same, dude. Sparks suggests that they even can split up, which makes me laugh every single time. And Otto forgets again. Sparks is back. This is cute. Oh, monkeys, monkeys do monkeys, monkey ring, monkeys, woo, monkey noise. Anyway, back to Scrapperton. Apparently we're still doing the back and forth. I'm recording this on the same day as my Planetoid Q Monkeys Microscope episode audio, and apparently I'm just in a singing mood today. So, Scrapperton's plan is to take Sugazoom City out of the water with Sparks' overclocked hands. Magnets the size of my head can apparently lift an entire city out if you overpower them enough. Like, I guess. Aw yeah, handless monkey team, here. Yeah, we're cool. Oh, that looked like it hurt.
I suppose that would have hurt, had I been human.
Scrapperton can be epic.
Handle them? We got no hands!
I don't know. I'm pretty handy with these.
Hand puns. This whole scene is a mix between, oh my god, Scrapperton is so cool and using their own weapons against Chiro, and kind of funny with the monkeys using creative solutions to their hand problem. Ooh, Gibson monkey! This is my second Gibson monkey freak out of the week. Oh, Chiro cut off Scrapperton's leg that he lost first. Ooh, that's gotta, trigger something. Hey, it's like that game, Barrel of Monkeys. Except exactly one of them have hands. Okay, Scrapperton's got the upper hand now. And he says a line that implies that the underlying plot was that he wants to upgrade the human race to be like him, except it's never really expanded on. Like even his second appearance is just an offhand comment. There really isn't much to say about that beyond that, because those two little offhand lines are all we get. Maybe I can make a little story out of it. I don't know. Thanks to some quick thinking from Sparks and the creative use of a yo-yo, Mr. Cogsmith destroys his own machine. Getting so upset that someone broke one of your things that your head detaches? Honestly, relatable. Man, it looks like that really grinds his gears. Yeah, that's a really bad joke.
Uh-oh, this bodes ill.
Uh-oh, this bodes ill. I like Scrapperton because of how painfully British he is. The team has their hands back, except Sparks still has his man hands. And the gravity turns off. Chiro wants to save Scrapperton because he's a good kid, but he can't. The collection is going to explode, so everyone piles into the fist rocket, and Sparks does some really fancy flying through a collapsing junk pile. Amazing.
No point in saving those hands, Sparks.
I don't know. I could use a good back scratcher. Oh, what? I'm just saying.
Otto, I love you. They presume that Scrapperton is dead and go home.
When the neutron generator went.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce, let's go home.
Tick-tock.
Is he dead? Will he ever die? I don't know. I don't think he knows, and I don't think he cares. Whatever happens is Skeleton King's business. I hope y'all have a nice day. Peace! Okay. More than a couple weeks after I have recorded the original audio for this, I have gone and researched a little about Scrapperton's possible age. Because, I like doing that. This show is actually, pretty good with its time periods, surprisingly. Not with its characters' timelines, but time periods. It's okay with that. Scrapperton is based on a lot of steampunk elements, and steampunk is based on the Victorian era, which was 1837 to 1901. Scrapperton could have really been born any of those years and it wouldn't really make a difference because at age, let's say, from 20 to 40, he was turned into an immortal robot. But because the only other time period shown with characters existing and stuff in it is the 50s, he would actually be like a normal human age by the time he got there. Like 50, 60, 70, he'd be old, but he wouldn't be that old. Of course, he'd be like 120 around now and like 100 around the time of the show. Why did I research this beyond just being a nerd who likes history? Because I kind of like shipping, but I don't want the alchemist to date someone 4 times his age. Anyway, actual outro time. Tick-tock, tick-tock, bye-bye, bye-bye!